I don't know, Tabitha, what do you think?
Well, you have to be stiller as an on-camera performer. I don't really feel too qualified to do. It's very different doing stage. Obviously, you need to be able to project, and that's a very different, kind of much more open-hearted. Like it's a much more a give out thing, and then I think in film you sort of it's more sort of you're in a receptive state, and voiceover you bottle yourself, so you don't send, even though your energy might be flying all over the map. You have to be just in front of a microphone, so it's a sort of a contained madness, and it creates incredible tension in your body, so you can just end up aching like a pancake. But the tension, the amount of tension that you keep, and the amount of focus that you keep and the ball of rolling laughter that you never let out because you let the audience let it out, is the thing that sort of differentiates, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's very serious work. There is no laughing ever.
There is no laughing. We don't laugh in the studio because nothing is funny. We say the words as they are on the page, and we do not hit the microphone, not even with our hats.
This is a question from another child. If you could voice another character from My Little Pony that you don't voice, who would it be? P.S. You guys are awesome and talented. Smiley face, heart.
This question. Okay, I know that you are a young person asking, but it's a little bit like saying, whose husband would you like to marry? Whose baby would you like to steal if you could? Because they're already taken, and with respect and with love, I wouldn't want to take anybody else's role. Sometimes the roles will drop away from someone and you do get them, and that's a different sort of circumstance, but generally speaking, I'm not gonna. If I said I want to play Twilight Sparkle, can you imagine the fallout?
Say it, I want to see the fallout.
Fallout Equestria.
I've been sitting on this question for a while.
Oh, is it what? There's the line.
Sorry. Angel Bunny is my favorite vaguely evil rabbit in the show. Ralph, how do you get yourself in character for the next series?
I call up Vincent Tong, and I get him to do it for me.
This is to everyone. Fun? Question mark.
Yes, please. Oh, it's the too many Pinkie Pies. I've always wondered if a sort of a madness, because I've seen this happen. It happened in Finland, and I thought, Finnish people are very strange. But I didn't realize there were too many Pinkie Pies, and now nothing.
There was actually a question in here about your experiments at the overseas con. It was Crystal Con? Crystal Fair? Crystal Fair.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Oh, it's so awesome. Finland, I think everybody knows by now. Dan, you were there. I have a crush on Finland, and I have a crush on the Finnish people. And the weird thing is they're kind of like Canadians with a funny accent. And too many vowels, way too many vowels. We would just go into the grocery stores and we'd see like the labels on the things with like 20 vowels in the middle of it. And we were like, there's been a consonant famine. It's bureaucratic, it's freezing cold, people drink too much, and they are conservative, and they have this great accent, really great accent, so I dug it all to bits and pieces. And Daniel partied with the whole country. Daniel was in a sauna with all of Finland. Just so if you want some scuttlebutt, here it is. Silence.
Dead air. I'm trying to build the tension. No. Dear Princess Tabitha,
Oh.
I'm a voice actress in training, and I basically want to be you when I grow up. But there's so much negativity, and I get discouraged. Any words of advice? Your faithful student, Hannah Kay.
Oh, Hannah, Banana. The thing is, you can't be me. The job's taken. I would love you to be the fantastic version of yourself. I would say take classes. Take classes because, as I've said probably a million times before, when you haven't been down a road, it's really, really good to just have some protocols. So your mind can rest, because the mind is always going to go into anxiety. You know, if you're going for a television job and you just don't know what the angles are, it's just good if you know that in this circumstances I choose this, in this circumstances I do that. And you may discard all of that later, but it's really, really good to have some kind of map. So I would say do that, and I would say play with your own media at home. Everybody has recording devices on their iPhones and their computers, and it's so available. Put it on YouTube, put it on Vimeo, make a lot of noise, listen to the beautiful sounds that people make, and the really unusual voices that they have, and the turns of phrase that you think are interesting, and use them. And we welcome you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Britt or Ralph, were there any words of wisdom you wanted to add to that?
Well, I think I had mentioned yesterday as well that I think it's impossible to do well in this career without some form of training. So it's not, you don't have to get a BFA in acting, but improv is great, theater is great. You can even go onto Craigslist and go down to the film and TV tab and see if there's a student project that you might, or there might be an independent video game, and that's a great way. The more you work, and with this group and how you're connected with email, you can get together and with the various comics, play amongst yourselves. But the more that you sort of develop characters, I think the more that will help you build up your confidence.
I think you just got some great advice from two of the best in the business, so.
This is also a question about the biz. How is your time split between working, auditions, looking for work, or in other words, how much time is work versus getting work?
Yes. We audition, it's almost every day, isn't it? But we tend to, whereas in the old days you always had to go for every audition into a studio and put it down on tape there. Now people do their auditions at home in their underpants in front of Skype. Or on their iPhones, I record mine in my sauna on my voice memo, which is not advisable, but
It sounds surprisingly good.
Yeah, I know.
It actually sounded better than her friend that was staying with her that was recording it on a really expensive microphone.
yeah. Voice memo is amazing. So yeah. Did we answer that?
I think so.
Good.
Audience, are you satisfied with that? Yeah. Good. We have a question from Sydney Herring. I think that's Herring, age 9. Sydney, are you in the audience? There you are.
Hello, you.
That's a wonderful outfit. Can you stand up and show the audience if you're not too... Round of applause. And her question is a classic. What is your favorite color?
Took my question.
Ralph, what's your favorite color?
Orange.
Really?
Best pony is orange.
Shocked that used to be mine. Yeah. I have two favorite colors, purple and red, but like a dark red.
Mm-hmm. I have lots of favorite colors too. Moss green, I think, is my very favorite color. That sort of lime, vibrant moss green. I love that color. I love colors though, just all of them. I can eat them with this spoon and eat fork and put them on the floor and roll with the colors and then put them on the wall and then nothing. And I love purple as well, and I love cherry red. I like your clap. There it is.
I have two for Tabitha. I'll do this one first. Tabitha, are your hats in fact giant?
Are my hats in fact a giant?
My hats, in fact, are giant. I put them on my head. I wear them on the outside, and I wear them to bed.
Who asked this? Was that?
Whose question is that?
Whose question was that? But I hope you like the answer.
You have won an autograph. The next question?
The next question was, did you see, and if you did, what did you think of WWE performer John Cena? Cena? Cena, I'm sorry. Really, I'm a huge WWE fan, as you can tell. WWE performer John Cena impersonating Rarity. Did you see that, and what did you think of it if you did?
No, is that a wrestler? That's a wrestler guy? That sounds very intriguing, but no, I haven't seen it. If anyone wants to do an imitation of that of me right now, I'd be quite happy to see it.
No brave souls?
No brave souls.
No.
Anyone? Questions? Comments? Concerns? Did you want to do an imitation? Yeah? Green! Such a terrible name color! Oh, get me a mirror!
That's worth an autograph. Come and grab one.
There's one left. Come on, darling.
Don't be shy.
Come on, Miss Shy.
Although, actually do be shy. It
Do
goes
be
with
shy.
the...
You can keep asking. Any other questions?
There are some other questions here. Who?
Thank you, Miss Shy.
Round of applause. I have a feeling that the answer to this question is that you can't tell us, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What is the new show that made you late to the con, Tabitha?
I'm not allowed, right? Can I say who's Rachel Clark is in it, and Samuel Vincent. No, I really...
Vincent Tong.
Yeah, I know. Vincent Tong, Samuel Tokar, right? I think I might be getting tired. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I can't say anything about it, but it's awesome, and it's a Netflix show. It's not a Netflix show. It's a
Look, a moose!
It's a moose. It's a moose.
This actually ties in with that question. How many non-disclosure agreements are you under at any given time? Is it hard keeping those secrets?
I have never broken a non-disclosure agreement. I take my contractual obligations very seriously, and I never say things out of turn. I also never say things that are inappropriate or wrong in any way.
I've just been handed the video of John Cena whining like Rarity. Shall we?
Do it.
Alright.
We're going to watch TV while you watch us watch TV.
If there's one thing that I can't stand more than anything else, it's somebody that comes out here week after week, day after day, and whines and bitches and complains, and then whines a little bit more until they get what they want. It's an embarrassment, and you are embarrassing yourself. Without douche with so much orange red tan. That's, you know, things like
Do you think that that is a brony or a coinky dinky? Oh, you think so? Is it ruffian? Okay.
Nightmare Nights does not endorse the use of naughty language. You have to be a professional wrestler if you want to do that.
Tabitha, do an impression of John Cena.
Never say anything stronger than sugar.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
That's very strong language, young man.
Oh my, so many questions. I think we might actually be running. Oh, we have 6 minutes left.
6
Speed questions.
This is the worst possible.
Worst possible thing.
It's not my handwriting. I'm going to hand it to you. There's a
I'm not really sure what that says.
Oh dear, see what I've done now?
You've done it. Oh, you've done it. Might you give your wonderful ponies...
I think they would like you to do a Princess Luna Nightmare Nights.
The nightmare will last forever!
I'm sorry if I scared you, a child.
Does Princess Cadence have anything to say about that?
Anything to say after that? Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot. Does Angel Bunny have anything to say about that? I've got a question here. Did you know the movie in which Tabitha played a witch was playing in the hotel lobby earlier? Which film was that? Which film?
Oh, that's Scary Godmother?
I saw that.
Yes. It might be Scary Godmother. She gets around this time of year.
Question here for the voice actors. Well, okay. As opposed to the other people on stage. How much time does it take for you to tape each episode?
That usually depends. It can range from, I don't know, a couple of hours to 4 hours to, I mean...
Our call is usually 4 hours.
Usually 4 hours, but
We usually use about 2.
yeah.
Unless there's a bunch of brand new characters and stuff. That,
Or if
And
there's
if they're
pickups
singing.
or something like that.
And if they're
But
singing.
generally
Yeah.
speaking.
yeah. On the first day of a show, they have you for 8 hours. And yeah, so but thereafter it's usually 4, and this show we have a shorthand with, and we get through much faster than many others.
A related question. Do you find it hard to transition from one character's voice to another?
From one character's voice to another. Do I find it hard to transition?
I don't know. It's quite a strange question.
I think that some people find it quite hard because they don't drink enough cider. Cider's known to revive the vocal cords and to moisturize the filaments.
What's going on over there?
I'm being handed more questions for Angel Bunny, but thank you very much. For that.
Thank you.
A question from a child. What music do you enjoy? Does music inspire a character voice? And that's for both of you.
Oh my gosh. What music do I enjoy?
Aside from your own, which is again available for sale on iTunes, Amazon Music.
I have to say, when it comes to music, I don't just like one genre. I love all genres of music. I can listen to pretty much anything. And I think all music can be inspiring, and yeah, I get a lot of my inspiration from music. I get through most of my life with music, so yeah.
Well,
Voice actor.
oh, okay.
You can answer if you'd like.
Yeah.
Who would like Ralph to answer the question?
I really enjoy listening to, I guess, Afro-American women would be my, like Mary J. Blige, Alicia Keys. I think those would be, I think most of the women that I would listen to fall into that category.
I like it all, I gotta say. At the moment, I'm kind of on a Bollywood kick. So, yeah. But I like it all.
We are almost out of time, so I will finish this with another broad question. Do you have any sort of questions or words of wisdom or anything you'd like to express to your fans?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if I have any words of wisdom, but I don't think I've been able to say this yet to all of you. Thank you for everything that you do and for creating this whole thing. It's been such an incredible experience for me, so thank you.
I just looked at it and it drooped. I like you all so much, and you're so colorful and so beautiful and so much fun to play with, and and I'm really glad that whatever this peculiar confluence is, that we have all got to meet each other and hang. So that's what I like.
And that concludes the panel, so let's have another huge